got to say, hello music news readers. It's always great to see you. We're big fans of the site. You've obviously got very good taste.
Anyway, so what's today all about then? Exactly.
Today is a pop-up gig for MySpace and KitKat in Carnaby Street, in the Merc store. And it's pretty much, we're busking out the front of the shop. So it's a bit of a live show. We've been keeping it under wraps. We sent like a little tweet out last night, just going, oh, we're doing a super gig in London, and then sort of announced where it was today. And it's just going to be acoustic. We're just going to do some songs until we get booed off or get bored.
Excuse me, we're trying to work.
How did you get involved? What was the? Was it just lots of free Kit Kats?
That was pretty much the selling point.
KitKat approached us to do this augmented reality show, this gig, which you can, if you get one of the promotional KitKats, you go to the KitKat website, four-finger one, you can tell it because it's got like a little code on the back. It's this three-dimensional gig of us playing, which we filmed quite a few months ago now. We're doing, what song was it? It's our new single, Don't Wanna Leave You, a silly song. And there's also like an acoustic version of us doing this as well.
But it's really cool, like you hold up the packet to your webcam on the internet, and then it kind of folds down, and then we appear.
Oh, it's very sort of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, you know, when they're on television.
Crazy. When you look at it, we're basically in your hand, and you can move it around, and we're playing the song, and then there's all this animation which is going on in 3D around it. It's
Clever bit of kit.
Yeah.
It's the future.
The first time it's been done, or?
Oh,
In the UK,
yeah.
it is, yeah. It's been done a couple of times in the States, I think, but we are the first UK artists to pioneer it.
Great stuff.
And obviously on Twitter, what's the fan reaction been to it? You know, they've been rushing out buying the
Well,
Kit Kats. And
we haven't actually announced it properly.
It's coming out at the end of the month.
Yeah, so we'll do a big announcement there. I'm really excited for it. People really had to see it.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Great stuff. Well, what else have you been up to recently at the moment? Loads of festivals, obviously.
Yeah, it is a festival season. We've just come back from V, which was
Tim
amazing.
V was one of the
Yeah,
best
saw you there.
reactions
That's great.
we've ever had.
It was good 2 days as well. It was really nice weather for it.
Yeah. Still bringing in the kick.
So you must be feeling a little bit knackered after your bike ride, I understand, this weekend.
I
I actually feel a bit healthier.
Do you?
I do. I don't look. Yeah, not all this bit downwards. I feel my legs a little bit.
On choppers.
Yeah. Well, it's for
It's not very Tour de France, is it?
Yeah. It's for a children's charity called World Child, who we're ambassadors for. And we'd finished the album literally by about September last year, where we'd missed the cut-off point for getting it out before Christmas. So we didn't have a lot to do, so we started coming up with silly ideas. One of them was to do a London to Brighton bike ride. And we thought, we can't, anyone can do that. To make it more interesting, we'll do it on children's bikes.
And not do any training for
Are
it.
you all cyclists anyway, or is it?
No. Basically, we all thought at that point, because we had quite a lot of time on our hands, we thought we can start training, really fit for this.
I don't think you can train for riding a chopper.
I think you can.
You can't, because you can't actually. It's not like riding a normal bike because your legs are up here.
You could practice on a chopper.
Yeah, that's true.
So, but then of course the album came out and we toured and we've been so busy that we just didn't get a chance. I think in about 2 to 3 days.
Yeah.
So
We didn't need to train.
but yeah, we managed it. We did it over 2 days. So we did the 70 miles over 2 days. It was kind of. It was fun, very hard.
It was good fun.
So how many stops en route?
Thousands. At one point we were stopping every 5 minutes to get your chain back.
Yeah, at least 30 times the chain came off my bike
Oh.
on the first day.
Did you have choppers when you were young?
No, that was one of the reasons we
I
wanted to
did.
do
I
it.
had a chopper. I was a hand-me-down from someone. So yeah. But it wasn't like I remembered it.
And how much did you raise?
I
Nearly
think
20,000.
Fantastic.
I know, I wouldn't believe it either.
Wow, that's fantastic. Congratulations, guys. That's pretty
Through
amazing.
the website and through the wolf pack.
we did loads of things. We sold sign posters on our last tour. We had people collecting at their gigs. We did a show when we got to Brighton, just to make things even easier for us. We did like an acoustic show.
That's why we did it over 2 days, so we could get the show.
And then we did sponsorship for the bike rides.
Yeah, just people around donations from people who...
Yeah, we loads of fans donating money. We milk the record label and the publishers. Well, we're still waiting for the publishers to come back to us.
They always take time.
But yeah, and they were very generous as well, so you look good. So yeah, that was great.
Stuff. And just getting back to the music then, you got I know obviously you got a new single coming out and still touring the album, but have you recorded any new songs? You got any new material coming up? When's the plans for the next album?
Well, we got a new song with like all of the B-sides which we've done. We always try and do like a new exclusive track, which you don't always get, I don't think, anymore.
No.
People do B-sides, so we always put like a brand new song with that, and it'll come out with an EP. With like a live song. We're doing, actually it's quite a good EP for the next single. We've got our BBC version of Don't Stop Believing Me. We're doing the Radio 1 live band. We've got a brand new song, which is really pretty. Brand new song is called A Beautiful Night for the Party. And then we've got a live version from the Blackpool Empress Ballroom of Famous, which we sort of, so it's quite a nice little EP to put out, and we tried to do that with each release. But then we've started to work on new songs for the next album. So we want to try and get
working titles that we can.
Scout Girls 3, Double Revenge.
Any plans to tour?
I think we're going to tour in probably this is probably our last gig in London for a while, so February will be the next tour. Although we are doing something we're doing something next week.
Jimmy's Farm.
Yeah. So so this is pretty much our last UK show.
Holidays planned?
Who needs a holiday when you got a job like this?
We're pretty much in Germany.
Yeah, we're doing some tour of Germany. So
Yeah.
Do you get to see much of the country though when you tour? I mean, a lot of bands say they've literally seen the four walls of a hotel room, the tour bus, and then the gig.
Yeah, it does
Sometimes. But if you make a concerted effort not to have too many ales at the end of the show, you can get up a bit early the next day, you get a chance to have a little look around. So.
Yeah, and we did on a tour of Ireland. It depends whether you're on a tour bus or not. If you're on a tour bus, you wake up and you're there, and you've got all day to have a look round, apart from sound check. And so, but usually the UK tours we might stay in hotels in the town. So then the next day you just spend travelling. But if you're on a tour bus, like with Germany, we'll be on a tour bus. So as you wake up, I mean, we have time to have a look round. So it makes it such a really.
And we're supporting as well. So
yeah, we're supporting One Republic
Okay.
this for a week, and then we go back in December and do our own tour. So it's all starting to take off for us in Germany.
Good stuff.
Yeah, what about in other countries in America? Obviously, it's a reception.
We're just kind of concentrating on the continent at the moment. I mean,
we've been
a
quite
lot more
lucky.
convenient to get to, and
Yeah.
it's Germany is such an amazing music territory.
We've been quite lucky in Europe. This last song's kind of been a bit of a radio hit. It's done well in Holland.
Was it like a #1 airplay record in Holland for 6 weeks?
9 weeks.
Ah.
6 weeks went down.
11 weeks. 11 weeks.
So
We need to go and play a gig there, really.
Yes.
Might be an idea, yeah.
And throughout Europe, it's been in Australia and places like that. It's been top 10.
So it's been amazing. So I think literally the rest of this year will be us sort of trying to play some shows outside the UK, and then we'll be come back hopefully in February and doing like a UK tour.
Excellent.
And I don't know, anything you got to say to Music News readers? Again, latest update?
Well, we've got to say hello, Music News readers. It's always great to see you. We're big fans of the site. You've obviously got very good taste.
Excellent.
Kit Kats are available
In
in the foyer.
Great stuff. Well,
Brilliant.
Thanks a lot. Cheers.
Thank you. No, I'll take it out and drop you a line.
Thanks, guys. Nice to meet you all.
Lovely.
Yeah, no,
Oh.
it's nice to see what.
How do I start?